When you're able to see my screen, please let me know.
Yes, visible.
Mother.
Yes, visible.
Okay. So now means, as you know, means in any programming language, we have some building blocks. Am I right? Like data type, variables, operator. You can say this conditional operator, conditional statement, expressions. Am I right?
Hmm.
As well as you can say this functions or thing. So before going, you can say discuss more topics. We need to focus on these parts. You understand my
Okay.
point?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that because if we will move forward without having a refresher of these things, are useless. That's why we today agenda of our class is to discuss those things. Okay, so what do you know about variable? What do you think? What is variable?
It is basically used for storing the memory.
Storing the memory. Are you sure?
If like if we declare some variable like int a, so a is our variable.
Okay, is a variable. That's fine. Okay, what thing we need to take care and what are the you can say yes,
We
which
need
thing you need to take care?
we need to specify the data type for that variable first.
Okay, data type is there. Yes. Okay. What
Yes.
else?
Then we also need sometimes we also need to initialize them.
Yes, means variable should have some name. Am I right? And the name should be some specific thing, isn't it?
Yes.
As well as you means mentioned it have a memory because if you let's say mention a is equal to 10 or number 1 is equal to 10, so that it should be means stored in a memory so that when you run this, when you print that, means program will get the information from that memory.
Yes.
You understand my point?
Yes.
That's called memory address. Okay. And apart from that, means there are two parts of this variable. One is you can say declaration where you will not assign any value. Am I right?
Hmm. Yes.
Another one is initialization where you will assign some value.
Some value. Right.
Okay. You can think of you can say box, empty. You can say container,
Hmm.
and with a label. Label is nothing. It's a name. And container
Okay.
have a space which you can use to fill with the different item. Means we have a container for salt, tea, and sugar. Am I
Hmm.
right?
Right.
So in this building blocks, what we will discuss this program structure, variable data type, operator type, conversion, conditional statement, loops, commands, and naming convention.
Okay.
Okay. Before going to the theory, could you tell me what you know about these things?
Mm. Like variables, as we discuss, it is basically like we need to specify the data type, and we sometimes we need to initialize some value for them. Data types is nothing but what kind of value we are going to pass for that particular variable. Some if we want the value in true false uh, manner, so we need to specify the boolean data type for that particular variable. So there are different types of data type like integer, boolean, character.
Why? Why so many data types are available?
uh,
What is the significance of those?
for particular data type in programming language, there is a uh, particular bytes are like byte for particular value byte are stored for that particular variable. Like for int, we specify the 0 to 128 bytes value for integer, like that.
I
They
think so. Rather than going through these technical terms, could you use
mm,
normal terms? Why so many data types available? If these data types available in our day-to-day life is as well, am I right? So rather than going through technical, try to correlate with the real life scenarios. You
mm,
understand my point?
yes, yes,
Like means in our day-to-day life, we use number. Means like a price we will use with the decimal number point
decibel
0.5. Am
numbers.
I right?
Yes,
And if you talk about pages, those are not in a decimal number. Those are in a, you can say, means int value only without decimal. Am I right?
yes, mm,
When we are dividing something, it answer can be comes in a float values. Am I right?
yes,
So we will consider with a decimal.
mm,
Same with same like your name, it should be a string. It
mm,
cannot be a star. You cannot say means I never hear the number means the name could be you can say this number one, number two.
numbers.
You
Mm,
understand? And
yes,
while you need to take a decision, either it should be a true or it should be a false.
false.
Am I
Mm,
right? And what about you are earlier talking about memory? Yes, based on a memory in our this programming manner, these changed variable data types and change based on a memory as well. But things are same. Whatever we are able to see in our real life, those are same. Am I right?
yes.
And what is operator? Why we require operator?
Operators uh, for logical purpose, like sometimes we need to add first, sometimes we need to perform the addition, subtraction, comparison.
So basically, if you talk about real life scenarios, we require some means we need to perform some operations. Am I right?
Operations. Yes.
Yes, for operation we require some operator. With the help of that, we can perform those. And means like you already told me and explained, like arithmetic operator. With the help of that, we can do this addition, multiplication. You can say this division, modulus operator is there. Am I
Mm,
right?
yes.
Multiply is there. So these are the operator which will,
Operators.
and based on operands. Operand is nothing which will take part in this operation. If though two values are taking a part, that's called you can say binary operator, because it means it require two value to perform operation. You understand my point?
Mm, mm, yes.
And if it's require, you can say this only one. So it's a, you can say singular operator, or yes. And if it will take three parameter to perform action, then it's a ternary operator.
Ternary operator. Mm,
Okay. So now means based on you can say this, we have a different, you can say in a mathematics we have a geometry, we have a trigonometry. Am I right? So
mm,
there you have a, we have a an arithmetic. So
okay.
means every you can say this have their own operator. Am I right? We
Yes.
cannot say hey only arithmetic is enough. No, we require different kind of operator. Like you can consider arithmetic operator,
Mm,
logical operator, relationship operator, bitwise operator. Am I
mm,
right? Which will work on a bit memory at memory level. Am I right?
yes.
Or this apart from logical operator, this relationship operator are there, which will define the relationship between the between entities. You understand my point?
Yes. Yes.
And after that, we have, let's move to a next part, type conversion. What is that? Why we require that?
Sometimes we need to convert value from one to another type. Like sometimes we need to convert into decimal. sometimes we get the output from in decimal, and we need to convert it into int. For that purpose, we need type conversion. There are two types of type conversion: implicit and explicit.
What is implicit? What is explicit?
In,
Whatever in your mind, just
mm,
tell. Don't worry about anything. Okay, just tell. What is implicit? What is explicit?
implicit. mm,
Okay, implicit means in a normal language, you don't need to tell anything to the system. It will done automatically.
Automatically. Mm,
You understand my point? Let's
mm,
say this, you can say when you are converting this uh, int to float, you don't need to take care because it will add, you can say, zero there. Am I right? Decimal point there.
that's okay.
Okay, and when you are converting your this one means a small type to a same data type, but you
Mm,
are converting from a small to bigger. Okay,
so
then it's a implicit.
implicit. Okay.
Means you don't need to take care. You can
Mm,
think of you have a big box, you have a small box. Okay, Madhuri.
okay.
And when you need to put your small box into big box which have a enough space, there is no issue. You can do that. It's a
Mm,
implicit.
mm,
Am I right? But while you are trying to put big box into a small box, am I right? Then
mm,
damage is there. Am I right?
yes. Mm,
Then a system will not take a responsibility. It will say, hey, if you want to do this, is you
mm,
need to tell me explicitly. You need to tell me about that specifically. Then I
okay.
will do that.
For that manner, we specify the data type.
You need to tell, hey, I am going
Okay.
to convert this,
To this.
you can say float type to int. Means
Mm,
then you have a loss there. You will means lose this friction point. You
mm,
understand
mm,
point.
mm, mm.
Loss is there, so system will not take a responsibility. You need to tell the system, hey, I want this.
Okay. Mm,
That's
right.
called explicitly.
Mm.
You understand my point?
Yes.
Okay, what is conditional statement?
Uh, conditional. Conditional is for like if else,
Yes, if else.
if
Why
else
we require?
statement.
Why we require those?
In real life, like if we are taking some decision, there are two sides. Either the situation is right or wrong. The same manner, if we check for some condition, if that condition is getting true, we give some we do some operations, and if that condition is not getting true, then we perform the different operation. In that manner, we use if else.
Yes, apart from if else, is there any you can
Yes,
say condition
else
statement?
there are different types, like while also we are using, then break.
While for loop, while for loop.
Loop, right, right, right. If in if statement, we are using multiple else if statement also.
So we can apart from if. I know
Okay.
me there are
Hmm.
combination of if else. You can say if else ladder. Am I right?
Uh-huh.
Nested if else. I know about those things. I'm talking about apart from this if part. Do you know
Okay.
any other statement? With the
Mm,
help of that, we can change the direction. We can change based on a condition. We can change the route there. You understand my point or not?
yes, yes, yes. Like one more is then ternary operator is there, conditional. Like sometimes we are using ternary operator as a conditional operator, condition operator,
Yes.
or switch
That
statement is also there.
yes. Which I need to only. I need to hear that only. Switch. Yes. Okay, and what about loops? Why we require that?
Wow, actually, for iteration, we need the loops
That's fine. Why? I don't know
to
technical
reduce
stuff, Madhuri.
to reduce the line, uh, to reduce the multiple lines of code. We use the loops
Ah,
to check multiple conditions.
you are checking the condition in a conditional statement. Am I
Mm,
right?
yes.
And you are saying same thing for loops in a normal term. You just tell me what is the purpose of loops, why we require that.
Mm,
Because this kind of training, if you have, then you feel confident. Am I right?
yes. Mm.
If you are not able to correlate and able to answer this in front of me because I'm your mentor only,
Mhm.
then you can think of
Loop basically we use mm, to repeat
repeated
particular repeated to repeat some line of
task
tasks.
again and again.
Right.
And n number of tasks means you need to perform, you can say tasks, successive tasks for 10 time, 20 time. So you can go with this loop. Okay, you put that into a 10 time in that loop, it will execute and means based on that you will get output. Am I right?
Yes.
And what is comment?
comment Comments, uh, if in if two three people are working on a same project, for this what kind of for what purpose particular logic is used, to understand, to go for that purpose we
Basically, let's say today you are going to write
write
some code.
something, and we create it as a comment to understand why we.
Yes. Means you want some memory points there in your code so that tomorrow or 1 month or 1 year back when you have when you check your code, if those things are there, it will, you can say, mind friendly, and you can able to recall the things. Am I right? So how many types of comments are there in C sharp?
Two, single line and multiple line.
What is the difference between both?
We use slash for the single line, and for multiple lines we use star, slash and hash, star, and by ending star and hash we declare it as a multiple line comment.
Okay, what is naming convention and why it's required?
Naming convention, like for variable or mm, for variable, na, right?
No, it can be name, can be anything. It can
For
be class
method,
name, it
okay.
can be object name, interface name, or your function name. Am I right? You cannot consider variable only. You understand my point?
Yes, yes.
So just tell me why it's important.
Mm. There are rules to follow for the naming convention, like
That's fine.
uh,
Rules are
hmm,
there. But why? Why those are exist? What is the purpose of this
for better
convention?
understanding,
For better understanding?
like mm,
You can use you are writing a comment for better understanding, and the naming convention you are doing for better understanding, but how? For better understanding of yours, you only, or means I need to require a more clarity on this.
mm, Yeah, reviews.
So basically, you in a team when you need to work, am I right? So means there should be some standard. Based on that, everyone on a same page, come on a same page. Am I right?
Yes.
So naming convention should be there. Means if you need to give a name to the function, then we need to follow this convention. If you need to give a class name, then you need to follow this convention. You understand my point? If you don't have that particular rules and regulations are there, means then you are not team is not able to understand the code. That's why these are there. Am I right?
Yes.
Means based on the name only and their structure means structure only. They means somewhere we use camel case, somewhere we use this Pascal case, somewhere we use this other cases. Am I right? So based on that, means user is able to understand what is the is a function, it's a class, it's a static variable or that. Am I right? So it's easy. You understand
Yes.
my point? If there is
Yes.
no, if means everyone is writing the code by their own, then it's hard for to do this. Like some of the naming, if you talk about declaring a name of anything, so we cannot give a space in between. We cannot it cannot start with the numeric value. Am I right? It
Yes.
cannot contain special character, aspect. You can say dollar symbol or some languages for dollar symbol as well as this underscore. Am I right?
Yes.
So those things should be there. Now, are you clear about these things?
Yes.
So now you need to check and wherever means I think I require to give you a more insight, I will answer
Mm.
you or give you more input there. Okay, just go on through this by your own. Just study
Okay.
this.
Yes.
Why? Why? You need
Why?
to study. Okay, go ahead.
Mm.
Please read.
In the smart society issue management system, we need to write logic such as if complaint priority is critical, highlight it.
You understand? Me just read it. If you are not able, because we are going to work on a real project. In that project, we
Mm.
need to answer a lot of things. If this is happen, then what we will do? If this happen, what we will do? Am I right? And how you will calculate count total complaints and means we need to you can say iterate over each and every complaint to sort the thing and
Mm.
display complaint summary, so these things are required, whatever we discussed earlier. Understand
Okay.
my point?
Mm-hmm.
So these are the, you can say all these require basic building blocks. These are the building blocks which you covered earlier.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. If you have these understanding of these things, then you can write a better code. If you don't have this knowledge of these, why so many loops are there? Because while loop is
Mm.
there, for loop is there,
Mm.
do while loop is there. Am I right?
Mm.
What are the pros and cons? Where which thing we will need to use where? Am I
Mm.
right?
Mm. Mm. Yes.
So when these building blocks, whenever you write model logic, controller, validation, dashboard, API, report, whatever you want to write or do, you require these building blocks.
Yes. Mm.
You understand my point?
Yes.
So in a C sharp, so means in a our program or project, live project, we need to do sorting. We need to do, you can say total. We need to do multiplication. Am I right? Lot of things we need to do. And
Mm.
based on that, if is user is means logged as a user, then user is able to see this kind of stuff only. Am I right?
Okay.
If
Mm-hmm.
user is means
Admin,
yes admin, then it is able to see a different
random.
different dashboard or different pages. So how you, if you don't have a knowledge, how you will take a decision? Am I right?
Mm. Mm.
So you
Yes.
can check this, read this carefully, and let me know
Huh.
if you have any question or concern.
Okay. Okay.
Just read so that another person can also listen what Madhuri is reading.
Okay. Real life analogy society complaint desk. A resident comes to the society office and says, lift is not working. This is urgent. Please resolve it today. The office staff writes, complaint title. Complaint title is equal to lift not working. Priority is equal to critical. Status is new and assigned no. Assigned to no one. Okay, then staff decides if priority is critical, assign immediately. If status is new, show in pending list. If resolved, allow closure. This same decision making becomes C-sharp logic. Engineering view. Real complaint follows by values stored in variable, follows values have data types, operators compare values, condition applied rules, loops process multiple records, and application produces output.
You
Core
understand?
building,
You
yes,
understand my point?
yes, understand.
Okay, go ahead.
Core building blocks, program structure. First is program structure. A C# program has an entry point where execution begins. Simple example, console.write line, smart society issue management system, modern C# minimal program, console.write line, application started. We define as a string complaint title is equal to lift not working, and we display that variable like console.write line complaint title.
Okay.
Then project mapping, project starts, then complaints value is created, and then value is displayed.
Okay. Any question or concern regarding this?
No.
Okay.
Second is
Variables.
second is variable. A variable stores a value. Example, string complaint title is equal to water leakage in basement. In complaint is equal to 101, and bool is resolved is equal to false. Okay, project mapping variable complaint title meaning stores complaint title. Complaint ID stores complaint number. Is resolved stores whether complaint is resolved or not. Then next is data types. Data type defines what kind of value can be stored. Common C# data types. Data type int used for the whole number, and example is complaint ID total count. Next is string used as a text. Examples are title, description, category. Next bool, it used to store true false value, is resolved or is assigned. Date time for use for the date time, created date, resolved date. Decimal for the financial value, maintenance amount. Double decimal calculation, rating percentage. Character is for the single character block code.
You understand my point?
Yes.
You have any question or concern regarding this?
No.
Okay. Go for example.
Examples, int complaint ID is equal to 1, string title is equal to garbage not collected, bool is resolved is equal to false, date time create date is equal to date time dot now, decimal maintenance amount is equal to 2500.50 meter. Next is operators. Operators are used to calculate, compare, and combine values. Arithmetic operators. In total complaints is equal to 10. In resolved complaints is equal to 4. In pending complaints is equal to total complaint minus resolved complaints. Comparison operator. Bool is critical is equal to priority score greater than equal to 8. Logical operator. Bool should
Yes.
should escalate is equal to is critical and is resolved.
Not is resolved.
Not result. Not result. Yes. Not
So
is resolved.
yes. So basically, this is called comparison, as well as this is also called relationship operator, which will define the compare the relationship, define the relationship. It's a bigger, it's a small. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Now project mapping.
Total complaints is equal to the resolved complaints minus pending complaints. Priority score greater than is equal to 8 is equal to critical complaints. Critical complaints and not resolved is equal to escalation required. Type conversion means converting one data type to into another. Example, string input is equal to 101. Int complaint id is equal to convert dot to int 32 input. Say for example, string input is equal to 101, bool is valid is equal to int dot type parse input comma out in complaint id. If is valid, console write then complaint id is complaint id. Else console dot write line write line invalid of complaint id. So in
Yeah.
second line,
You
bool
understand this?
no, in second line, int dot try parse we use, right? So why we use the out parameter, out keyword?
Here you are able to see we are performing parsing operation. Am I right? And it will successful or fail. Am I right? If it's a successful, then you will means value is assigned to a complaint ID. You understand my point? Okay. Okay. Let's say this is a out. Am I right?
Hmm.
This is a means when this conversion happened. Okay.
Hmm.
Then the result should be stored in this variable.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Means this is our output should be stored after successful operation.
Hmm.
Output should be stored in this variable. You
Okay.
understand?
Hmm.
And this value, if everything is fine, then this value is true.
True.
Makes
True.
sense. And
Hmm.
then we are checking it's a true, then we have this value in out,
Hmm. In
and we
out.
will get
Okay.
that. Otherwise, if it's not there, conversion is not happen. Means let's say at the place of this numeric value, let's say you will write 101, which will fail.
Okay.
Then this become value become false and there is no value of this. Then it will not print this. This is safer side.
Okay. So here we use out as a out for the storing purpose.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, let me show you. Okay. .NET. Yes. Okay, now you are able to see this output. You are able to see complaint ID is 101. Understand my point?
Okay, and what if we remove that out keyword?
Out keyword, then it will not work. It will give us error because there is syntax. Am I right? You understand my point?
Okay, so we are using that for the type conversion.
Yes. Safe type conversion. Safe.
Safe type conversion. So
Because if you
if someone asks us like what is the use of the out keyword, then what we exactly?
output is stored after conversion, output stored here in this variable.
Okay, okay,
Because it's a Boolean type. Am I right? It
okay.
will result, the operation result is
Hmm,
successful or not. It will not
hmm,
store the value after conversion, but we require result as well, and you can say value after conversion as well. So
okay,
this is a way to do that.
okay.
You understand my point?
Yes, yes.
That's why they mentioned safer example.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Then next is project mapping. User input usually comes as a text from input to string value to convert to required type to use in application logic. Conditional statements. What conditional statements allow the program to make decisions. Why we use that? It is used for the business application are full of decisions. Example: if complaint is critical, escalate it. If complaint is resolved, allow closure. If complaint is new, assign staff. If statement bool is resolved is equal to false. If it is uh, not is resolved, then console dot write line uh, complaint is still pending.
This is a different flavor of if. Am I right?
Oh yes. Hmm. Then if else bool is resolved is equal to true. If is resolved, then a console dot write line complaint can be closed. Else it give output as a console dot write line complaint cannot be closed yet.
So means where you need to take two either this will happen, then I will do this. If not happen, I will do
Happen.
this.
Yes. Hmm. Then else if priority score is equal to 9, if priority score greater than is equal to 8, then it will console dot write line critical priority complaint. Else priority score is equal greater than equal to 5, console dot write line medium priority is done. Then low priority complaint. Then next is switch. String status is equal to new. Switch status case new. Console write line complaint needs assignment. Break case assigned. Console dot write line complaint assigned to staff. Break console resolved. Case resolved.
Hold
Console
on,
dot,
hold on. But that's fine. You understand this? Means
yes.
here we have one value there. It
Hmm.
can be a means different value can it can contain different value.
Values.
So
Hmm.
whatever value is matched, we need to take a decision on that. You
According to that.
understand my point?
Yes. Yes. Hmm.
So this is a clean way. Am I
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
Yes, go
Then
ahead.
uh, loops are the repeat logic multiple titles. times. Okay, multiple times. Why we use that? In a real project we usually process many records. Example: show all complaints, check each complaint status, count pending complaints, display all critical complaints. For loop, for int I is equal to 1, I less than is equal to 5, I plus plus, console right line complaints number, it print and I, it print the value of I. For each loop, string complaints, water leakage, lift not working, garbage not collected. For each string complaint in complaints, console right line complaint.
So maybe you have a means a list of complaint, list of person. You need to, you can say, let's say, check. Then you need to treat each and every, you can say, this item, I mean record. Am I right? So
Yes.
for that you are doing same operation on each and every item. So you require loops.
Yes.
Okay, for loop is there, for each and while loop.
While loop.
Okay.
Yes.
Now this architect abstraction. Check this. What it
Use
is.
user input complaint data, uh, follows by variable store data. Data types protect data meaning. Operators compare or calculate. Conditions apply rules. Loops process multiple items. Output goes to console, UI or API.
Yes, means you can use that loop on a front end, back end, wherever you require, but it will do the repetitive task, which you mention in the body of this loop. You understand my point?
Yes.
Okay, now it's engineering mapping.
Layer 1 input layer. Complaint information enters the system. Title, priority, status, created date. Layer 2 storage layer. Variable store values. String title. Int priority score. Bool is resolved. Date type. Create date. Layer 3 logic layer. Operators and conditions apply rules. Priority score greater than equal to 8 is critical and is resolved. Layer 4 processing layer. Loops process multiple complaints. Layer 5 output layer. The result is displayed or written.
This is a practice code which you need to do.
Okay.
Okay, you need to add this practice loop example, common mistake. Please check this.
Common mistakes using wrong data type. String complaint is equal to 10. Better incomplete is equal to 10.
You understand what is the
Yes.
difference between why it's a
Yes.
mistake?
Yes. Second is confusing. Confusing uh, and double assignment
Equal,
is equal to and
equal.
double equal to.
No, equal. It's a, one is assignment operator and
Okay.
another relationship or comparison operator.
Okay.
One is used for assignment to assign a value
Assignment.
to a variable, and another used for comparison.
Comparison. Okay.
Normally, we will do this mistake. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ignoring case sensitivity. String status is equal to new. If status is equal to new, console right line match. Okay.
Because
This
here
is
you are
not
ignoring this case.
case sensitive. Right. Not using braces clearly. If is resolved, console right line resolved, console right line closed. Okay, better is if is resolved, console right line resolved and console right line closed.
You understand what is the difference between both the things? Why?
In second we use braces.
But okay. But is this wrong?
No.
This is also right.
If we write the single line, then it is right. If is resolved, console right line resolved.
Okay. Okay. Yes, it will support only single line. It will not ignore this. If you
Yes.
want both or multiple lines,
Hmm.
then you need to go with curly braces.
braces.
Okay.
Infinite loop. Bad int count is equal to 1, while count is less than is equal to 5. Console write line count. Better int count is equal to 1, while count is less than equal to 5. Console dot write line count and count plus plus.
Because here we are not incrementing. This value is always true.
Hmm.
That's why it's infinite. Am I right?
Yes.
Deep concept.
Variable means memory location. A variable is not just a name, it stores the value in memory. Complaint title is equal to if not working. Data types gives meaning. The value 101 can mean many things.
You understand the point?
Yes. Operator creates decision power. Operators help the program compare and calculate. Priority score greater than equal to 8. This becomes the business decision, sorry. Loops converts repeated work into automation. Instead of checking complaints one by one manually, loop automates the repeated tasks.
Now these are the hands-on lab which you need to do. And these are the interview notes which are required. Please study these interview notes and go ahead, please study, check this, read this.
Okay, interview notes, one-line definition. C# building blocks are the basic language elements used to store data, compare values, make decisions, and repeat logic. Store strong interview explanation. In C# variables store values. Data types define what kind of value can be stored. Operators compare or calculate values. Conditional statements apply business decisions, and loop process repeated data. In real projects like a complaint management system, these basics are used to check complaint priority, identity pending issues, count records, and apply workflow rules.
Summary.
Final mental model. A variable is equal to store values. Data type defines value types. Operator compares or calculates. Condition make decision. Loop repeats logic.
Okay.
Okay.
Any question or concern? Adri?
No.
Good.